Coming up next, we're going to have our senior night recognition for football and cheerleaders. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to senior night. At this time, we'd like to recognize our senior football and cheerleaders and your loved ones. First up for football, number 1, Tyson Moore, escorted by Ashley. Number 2, Tommy Elter, escorted by Aaron Gregg. Number 3, Drew Drexler, escorted by Beth. Number 7, Dominic Ball, escorted by Todd and Michelle. Number 9, Cody Drexler, escorted by Jason. Number 10, Connor May, escorted by Laura and Matt. Number 17, Emerson Arias, escorted by Doris and Elmer. Number 19, Jose Aguilar Rodriguez, escorted by Sandra and Freddie. Number 34, Mohammed Khan, escorted by Malia and Abid Khan. Number 43, Andrew Danielchuk, escorted by Amber and Eric. Number 44, Sam Portera, escorted by Carmela and Tony. Number 52, Vivian Farrow, escorted by Alana and Clifton. Number 55, Philip Lloyd, escorted by Sylvia and Chris. Number 58, Christian Courtney, escorted by Lucy and Mike. Number 60, Alal Rogal, escorted by Dolce and Jocelyn. Number 76, Luis Zavala, escorted by Laura and Anna. Number 77, Ryan Kitt, escorted by Kristen and Robert. Number 78, Alex Bates Tokowski, escorted by Christine and Jim. And number 95, Steven Spiza, escorted by Laura and Mark. And now for our cheerleaders. Frank Aguilo, escorted by Trina and Frank. Emilio Ariano, escorted by Shirley. Ariani Boras, escorted by Sylvia and Enrique. Jasmine Carmona Farfas, escorted by Rebecca and Jose. Lindsay Christopher, escorted by Stephanie and Brian. Jalen Coleman, escorted by Brandy. Tia Scara Jones, escorted by Christina and Terry. Gina Franco, escorted by Shelby and Domino. Lorena Gonzalez, escorted by Norma and Augustin. Samantha Hernandez, escorted by Erica and Daniel. Caroline Rendon, escorted by Jackie and Manuel. Nancy Reyes, escorted by Maria and Ernesto. And Ariana Romo, escorted by Amanda and Roberto. How about right hands for their seniors and our loved ones? Best of luck. And once again, fans, don't forget to support our school by joining the PHS Pirate Boosters. You can register online at phspirateboosters.com. And just like to pass along a score update, our boys soccer program is in the regional final match at Warren High School tonight, playing the hometown Warren, and it is currently 1-1 in the second half.
Big pop.
Okay. Check the splitters. Unplug and replug. I'll do it.
One, two.
Hello. Wait.
I got something.
Okay.
What'd you hear?
It's just you talking about speakers.
Hello. Hello. Tyler, if you're hearing this, that means this is a success. And now we wait. Hello. Okay, that's it. Thank Lord. Whew. Not gonna lie, my 30 viewers, that was very stressful. But the sound is working, and we'll be all
There
good to
we
go
go.
when the time comes.
Okay, I got something. I don't know if it's
Just wait a minute, it'll be there.
Yeah.
Still just about 30 minutes out from starting, by the way, as Palatine's about to march through. We are testing, by the way, right now. Typically aren't able to hear my voice very prior. There it is. Yes.
Yes.
Oh boy. be back.
Hey fans, here is safety and safety of those around you. Township High School District 211. I'd like to remind you that all 211 facilities are equipped with life-saving automated external defibrillators, or AEDs. And here's AED here in seniors located by your respective concession stand. And on behalf of the administration, faculty, and students of Palatine High School, we welcome you as guests of this game. As Palatine and Schaumburg are playing this game from agreement and drink to by both schools. The schools are members and agreed to abide by the Constitution and bylaws of the Illinois High School Association to ensure the highest possible standards of conduct in the International Athletic Program. The officials for tonight's contest have been assigned for approval by both schools. Our officials for today are referee Steve Hallberg, umpire Tim Grant, linesman Craig Regis, line judge John Salat, and fact judge Jim Del Mastro. We also want to present today's selection of great sportsmanship throughout the contest. We had a one-course phase of going to the head with one team or the other. And team cheers. The total about Joyce and Briggle and dignity directed towards athletes' coaches. All officials have no place in high school athletics. Any spectator not displaying appropriate conduct will be asked to leave the game. Your cooperation is expected and appreciated. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let us go in the please rise and Colorado hats as we join the best marching band in all the land, along with senior vocalist Power Scorch for the singing and playing of our national anthem. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last moonlight, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets were there, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner
You can tell by the weather that it is week 9 of the regular season as the Pirates host the Saxons here at Chick Anderson Stadium. My name is Luke Jorden. To my right, Shawn Adler. Yes, you heard that correctly, ladies and gentlemen. Shawn Adler, the freshman at Missouri University, coming back to pay a visit. Shawn, how excited are you to be back here in your alma mater?
Oh, Luke, I love the atmosphere. This place is always rocking on a Friday night, and I'm ready to watch some good old Palatine football.
Good old Palatine football for sure. Already locked up a playoff spot at 5-3. Looking to finish 6-3 as they take on the 2-6 Schaumburg Saxons, who finished 3-6 last season. Would not like to do the opposite of improving here for their record. We are just about ready to go. Gage Karras barely sending this one. That's a loose ball. That might have been picked up by the Saxons.
And that is not the way you want to start the game off, Luke. Unfortunate. Hands team just wasn't ready for that. When you're on that front line of kick return, you got to be ready for those. And they were not there. So it's going to be Schaumburg ball to start this game.
Wow, what a risky call from the coaching staff of the Saxons, but hey, it pays off, and you're going to be getting praised for that call.
Yeah, when you're playing against a tough team, you know you got to start with surprises. The Saints did it to the Colts in the Super Bowl, and I mean, Schaumburg, they want to win here. They're hungry.
The Schaumburg Saxons are led out by junior quarterback Lucas Wagner as he's all alone in the backfield. Empty gun formation to get started at the 35-yard line. Here we go. First snap of the game, Wagner. Short pass, dropped by Anthony Garcia, one of the key wide receivers on this roster. Just got to get his hands warming up in this cold weather.
Yeah, when it's cold, it is hard to catch these balls to start the game. I mean, receivers, you got to get used to it. And Garcia, you know, he's going to have some drops. Everyone's going to have some drops to start this game off. You know, you just got to shake it off. Next play mentality for Schaumburg here.
Now a running back to the right of Wagner. Blocker motioned over. They're going to run it on 2nd and 10. Immediate pressure. The ball is punched loose. Philip Rolick punched it loose, but it's jumped back on top of by Lucas Wagner.
Great play by Rolick there. Wow.
Scary hours for Schaumburg.
Yeah, great play by Wagner there. Not Wagner, Rolick.
Rolek, an offer from Western Illinois in the offseason. Still uncommitted on if he's going to go anywhere. As that pass goes incomplete, it'll be 4th and 16. And although the Pirates were surprised to start the game, they will cause 4th down. And I'm assuming you would punt from here, Shawn.
Yeah, I mean, when you go 3 and out that fast with a fumble, are they going for this?
Whoa.
They're going for this.
Whoa. How about that?
Wow. Unless they're going to quick kick it here. I don't think they would.
It's Wagner.
No, maybe they're going for it.
Dropping back, going for it on 4th and 16. Heaving it down the middle, nobody there, and that's going to go incomplete. Palatine will get the ball at the 41-yard line. And the first possession for the Saxons. A well-y executed onside, basically, but just the offense got to warm things up.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great play. Palatine brought a lot of pressure there. That was Davion Farrow coming in untouched. And, I mean, when you got to rush the court, when you rush the quarterback that fast, it's so hard to make a deep progression downfield because all those routes were going straight downfield. They needed something quick there. Couldn't get it.
And now the Palatine offense led out there. 36.1 points per game on the season. The best in the MSL West. And they keep that pace going. They hand it off to Dominic Ball with some space. Cutting all over the place. Still on his feet as he gets across the 1st down marker. 1st down for the Pirates as the chains move. Dominic Ball, by the way, is now he's
38 or so yards.
Yeah, 138, 139 yards away from breaking the all-time season rushing yards record.
And I don't even know if it's rushing. It might be all-purpose.
You could very much be right on that, too.
And if it is, wow, for a running back, I mean, you'd expect the running back to do it over a receiver, but Palatine hasn't seen a kid like this in a long time.
Yep. Ball committed to Tulane University on April 17th.
Yeah, Tulane's ranked right now, too.
Yep. Ball trying to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. He says absolutely not. Spins off another tackler and advances for at least 7 yards there. It looked like a tackle for loss, but Ball somehow made a miracle out of that and makes it a very short 2nd down.
Yeah, Tulane has a gem coming to their school. I mean, Dominic Ball, he's been a beast all 4 of his years here. Even his first year as a freshman was playing on varsity. He shared with Ronald Todd his freshman year.
Yeah.
But since then, he's taken over.
Elter gets the snap. Screen right side to Donnelly. Donnelly with some room. That should be across the marker, and it's the 2nd 1st down on the drive and overall for the Pirates as they start to enter Al Kaiser's field goal territory. Heiser, by the way, brand new kicker, has been nailing it. He's third in the MSL West in total points by kicking with 34, and the two leaders ahead of him have 35 and 36, so he's up there.
And I mean, to fill in Connor May's shoes, Connor's a great kicker.
Yeah.
And when you come in and you can do exactly what he did, I mean, that's great for Palatine.
Speaking of, Connor May back out there. He's been injured for a large majority of the season.
Broken arm, right?
Something with his arm. I'm not sure if it was broken. But yeah, he was walking around with a brace on it for a long time, and for the last couple weeks, it seems like he's been ready, but something was still holding him back, and it was very nice to see him warming up.
Yeah, for senior night, you get to come out here and play. That's awesome.
It's 2nd and 5 now from the 24 for Palatine. Their first drive of the night. 9 minutes and ticking to go here in the first quarter. 2nd and 5 now. 3 wideouts to the left of Elter as he gets the snap and gives it up the middle to Ball. Ball with some good blocking, trying to juke out to the right, still on his feet, reaching for the pylon! He is not in, yes in.
They're signaling touchdown.
Now they're saying touchdown.
What a run.
So a little bit of a debate there with the two judges, but they give it to him and ball's into the end zone.
Yeah, he jumped onto the pylon there. You touch the pylon with the ball, that is a touchdown. I mean, great run there. He's got some vision like I've never seen before. He plays a lot like Le'Veon Bell. Very patient. He sits back there, waits for his gap, and he shoots it hard every time.
That, I believe, 24 yards. As Heiser looks to line up the extra point like they have all season. That'll go. By the way, the special teams taking PATs got breakfast sandwiches last week for kicking. They kicked 25 extra points in a row without failure. So I was with the long snapper, Sam Portera, when he went to go receive his breakfast sandwich. Looked like a McMuffin.
Can't go wrong with a good old McMuffin.
I mean, Shawn, just, you know, you're a college student. What restaurants are by you? Like, what do you get?
Man, well, I work at Chipotle, so I get my free meals all the time, you know. You got a lot of affordable stuff, McDonald's, Taco Bell, a lot of great things down in Missouri. Nothing super exclusive, though, sadly. Like, you know, I was really hoping there was Whataburger. There is not.
Really?
Yeah, I was upset, you know. I'm a big food guy, if you couldn't tell, you know. It's always fun to grab a meal here or there. There's a really good wing stop. Not the actual, like, you know, restaurant wing stop, but a wing place. Great place on campus. Anyway, I'm talking too much about food. Let's get back to the game.
Heiser, after drilling the PAT, now at the 40. The Saxons will get their second offensive possession. They started beyond the 50 on their first one. Went 3 and out, or 4 and out per se. .8:45 to go. And here we go. Schaumburg on the return. Trying to slice it and dice it up the middle. Still spinning forward. And a lot of pushing and shoving as the whistle sounds.
Yeah, I mean, Schaumburg's got to come out and fire off with Palatine here. They got the onside kick, went for it on 4th down after going 3 and out and didn't get it. You need to do something if you're on this Schaumburg offense.
That looked like Marcus Stewart who had the return there. I'm not entirely sure. It's a little bit tough to tell the yellow numbers, unfortunately.
Yeah, their numbers are not as bad as Downers Grove.
Oh, I was about to say that.
The white jerseys with the silver numbers, that was a rough one.
That was brutal. Wish I had my binoculars back then. Here we go. Wagner starting the second drive, handing off and held right at the line. A combined tackle by Stark and Farrow as that looked to be Ray Black. That went nowhere. The sophomore listed as a quarterback.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was just looking at he is listed as a quarterback.
Yeah, this is very odd because there must have been an injury in practice this week because Daniel Ugzarzik was supposed to be in and play. He had over 200 rushing yards last week, and he's nowhere to be seen so far. A nice tackle made there by Stark once again. And it'll be 3rd and medium. Looks to be about 3rd and 6. And it will be. Third and 6 at the 39.
Need this first down if you're Schaumburg.
Student section getting loud. Wagner. Gotta roll out.
Uh-oh.
Pressure coming in hot. He breaks off Farrell. Gotta heave it. It's high in the air, and that is out of bounds. Very chaotic 3rd down, and Schaumburg looks like they're gonna have to punt.
Here. Oh, he's up. He's good. Just riding him pan a little bit.
That's Jorden Hernandez, the junior, who was down for a second, able to get back up on his own power, and he appears to still be out there.
Are they going for it again?
Strategy, even if they are to punt this.
It looks like a quick kick type of formation, but they could very well be going for this.
So let's see what happens here. Maybe trying to fool us once again.
Protector, yeah. Yep. Yeah,
now he's going to drop back.
Yep. Boot it away.
There's the punt.
Almost got to the punt, too.
Oh, no. That hit
should be down
Kula,
there.
but the ball was not whistled down.
Yeah.
And Elter will lead his offense back out there. Successful the first time, 7 points on the board, thanks to Dominic Ball doing Dominic Ball things.
And Palatine's going to look to replicate that drive. Dom had 7 rushes for 50 yards and a touchdown on that first drive. If you can do that every drive, I mean, that's the perfect scenario for Palatine.
And that's a record breaker, too.
Yeah. 100 more yards. We are on Dominic Ball record watch.
Second drive inbound here for the Pirates. Started off strong, looking to keep it strong. And off to Ball, who's crammed up about halfway to the first down marker.
And I mean, they're just gonna keep pounding this ball with Ball.
Yeah, I mean,
there's no need to pass.
yeah,
When he can break off runs all the time with no issue, there is no reason to pass. And I mean, Tommy's a great quarterback. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I love watching Tommy play. We have great receivers. You just don't need them.
yeah,
Dom is so dominant.
Elter's just got barely over 1,200 passing yards, and I mean, that really just shows he hasn't really been needed to be used. As a nice trip-up tackle there from Rocco Fontella. Six.
I mean, if you're Palatine, just keep pounding this ball.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I can't reiterate it enough. Run the ball. They're going to go 4 wide here, too.
Yeah, Palatine's having their second consecutive year of averaging over 30 points per game.
Whew.
They averaged 35.4 last year, now at 36.1 this year.
That was such a fun team to watch last year, and I mean, they're putting up more points this year.
Fager off the screen, racing down the left near the sideline, still zooming on his feet, breaks a tackle, and finally wrapped up by about 3 Saxons. Gets across the 25, and a lengthy first down play for the Pirates erupts.
Yeah, sophomore Cole Fager. He's a 3-sport athlete, and he still is burning DBs like that.
Speed kills, and he's got the speed, that's for sure. He's also been used a lot at the goal line. Palatine, with that goal line heavy offense, holds 3 of the top 5 rushing touchdown leaders.
Oof.
Ball with 15. 4th is Fager with 7, and 5th is Wadlowski with 5. Wadlowski does not appear to be playing
They
today.
give Trey carries on the goal line?
Yep, he's
awesome.
he's the new Nate Branch. Play action, Elter. Tiptoeing back, pressures in hot, heaves it crossbody, too low for Fager. It was a close call. So from the 21, they'll try it again. Just second down this time. So here we go. Very wide open gun formation as Elter appears to be telling his offense something else. Ball switches to the other side.
You have tall receivers. Toss a shot up here.
Screen instead. Here's Fager with some room. Still going and finally dragged down from behind as they are in goal line territory.
And I mean, when you've got Cole Fager running those screens for 15, 20 yards a pop, you don't need the chuck up a deep ball. And their receivers are tall. You've got Donnelly, you've got May. These are big receivers.
Tackle made by Jimmy Zinchuk. First and goal at the 5. Palatine looking to make it a 2-score lead just beyond 7 minutes into this ball game. It's first and goal here. Elter gets the snap, outside zone to ball. Trying to race to the pylon once again! And he's in! Touchdown Pirates, another one for Ball, and it's 13-0.
17 touchdowns on the season for Dominic Ball. I mean, the kid's not real. Wow.
Yeah, I can't debate that.
Tulane is getting a special one. My goodness. I think they're 23-24 on the AP poll right now. Just under my school, University of Missouri. Got a great team. But, I mean, it's going to be an electric offense. They have so many playmakers there already.
This guy thinks he's on the team in Missouri.
It's so fun to watch.
Heiser nails the extra point. It's 14-0. Fairly early into this battle. The Saxons really need to find their rhythm right now.
Yeah, Dom had 3 more carries on that drive, 19 yards, and another touchdown. He's at 69 yards, 10 attempts, and 2 tuds on the night.
You know what? The craziest thought is that 6.9 yards per carry almost seems like too small with the amount of times that he's been able to burst through.
And I mean, Fager's averaging 25 yards a reception. Now he's at 51 yards on 2 catches. And just those screens, he can take them so far. It's crazy. Speed does kill, like you were saying.
Palatine beat Schaumburg 41-6 last year at Schaumburg in the rain.
Yeah, I was at that game. That was a fun game. I was taking pictures, and I had towels from the trainers. They were giving me to cover the camera lens because it kept getting rained on.
Yeah, I was out working for one of the hockey teams I worked for. I remember checking MaxPreps. I was like, well, maybe it's a good thing I wasn't there, not only because of how lopsided it was, but because of the weather as well.
Oh, he called for a fair catch.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well, but he's still pushing forward, and a lot just happened.
Are they going to call it back at where he called the fair catch? Or they're going to give him the ball right there.
Right. Rafael Madeiros, the sophomore.
I mean, they could be saying that he was waving a guy off.
Yeah.
Because I've seen that actually happen a couple times in Mizzou games. Guy, it looks like he puts his hand up. He actually doesn't. He's waving someone off. So they could have said it was that, but really hard to tell as a high school ref.
And you know what? You got to appreciate Palatine still going after it. Because, if he does hypothetically call for a fair catch there, you're going to get flagged. But it's a good thing you didn't give up on the play there, or else he could have just took off.
He could have been gone there.
So Wagner back out with the Saxons for the 3rd time this quarter. Marcus Stort in the backfield with him. Woo. He is wrapped up by Jalen Williams. There to assist as well, Alex Pena. And Palatine lets him go nowhere.
Wasn't Alex Pena playing running back last year, and he's playing corner now?
Yeah.
Quite the adjustment. I mean, you had a pretty fun call for him. Remember against St. Charles North?
Put the pain in your defense.
Alex put the pain in your defense. That's one that I have not heard before. And I mean, that's a pretty unique call.
So it's always fun making your own Palatine football slang. Made some other ones I probably can't remember, to be honest.
Here comes
Wagner, immediate pressure, has to toss it off, and it works. Not for much, but it works, as Stort just pushes beyond the back first down marker. It should be about 2nd and 9. Yeah,
Christian Courtney, he was playing inside linebacker there, got all the way to the sideline by the time that receiver turned around. Or that was the running back, not the receiver, pardon me. But inside linebacker, get all the way. Christian's fast, man.
3rd and 9 at the 34. The Saxons were 6 for 16 last week on 3rd down conversions. Right now they are 0 for 2. Can they get out of that slump? It's a high throw attempted for Garcia, batted down by Jacob Stark, and it'll be 4th down for the Saxons.
Great play on the ball there by Stark. Waited for the pass to hit his hands, then made his hit. If you hit early there, a lot of times they will call pass interference, especially in high school. So yeah, now they're going to go with a deep punt here. They've gone for it. They've gone quick kick, and they've gone for a deeper punt. Wow.
That's Wagner. Same situation as Palatine. The quarterback, also the punter. And you know what I just found out off of Twitter? Patrick Mahomes is actually the backup punter for the Chiefs. Did you know that?
I just heard about that too. That's
Yeah.
such a funny story.
As Wagner sails this one high into the air. It's going to bounce out of bounds at the 43.
Yeah, the Palatine defense actually hasn't allowed a yard yet. That brought Schaumburg back to even. They've got a forced fumble with no yards allowed.
Wow. Yeah, it's pretty unreal. Ooh.
But yeah, I think it was Travis. Was it Travis Kelce talking about that on the podcast?
It was something
I think
like
it
that.
was. Because I was listening to the news episode in my drive home today. I was actually had some music going, and then sometimes you start to doze off, get hypnotized by that highway.
Yeah, when you have a 6-hour drive, you got to shuffle it up.
So turn New Heights on. I mean, it was a great listen. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's some very unique information. As Elter, the opposing quarterback, motions over Fager to the near side. Gets the snap and gives it to Ball. Headed outside zone with some good blocking. Breaks off one and eventually Swarm dragged down. About 8 yards on that carry for Ball.
I think it would be so fun if Palatine implemented some type of double pass for Dom. You get him on like a backwards pass, just let him uncork it. I mean, you'd fool so. This defense is sprinting to Dom once he touches the ball. So if you get 5-6 guys sprinting at him, you are going to have someone in busted coverage down the field.
Yeah, and some would say it's easy to game plan for this Palatine team, but you can game plan all you want. It's if you can actually execute it and stop it, and Ball has just been pretty unstoppable so far. We do have an injured Saxon down, trying to get the binoculars on the number that appears to be 62. Boris Sepko, the junior D lineman, able to get up primarily on his own. Good sign to see.
Always great when they get up on their own. But yeah, I mean, I've been getting into. I know you watch college football a decent amount, right?
Yes.
I've just been getting into it this year. Now that I'm a college student, I've never really been into it too much, but got into it this year. Dom plays so much like Ray Davis, Kentucky's running back. I was watching him play against my school last week, and I mean, he was unstoppable in the first half. No game plan for him. We had to stack, I think, 8 in the box almost. Like just safeties playing low, corners pressed, just to get hands on him. I mean, that's exactly how Dom plays.
2nd and 2 at the 47. 14-0 Palatine as they hand it off to Ball once again. Ball, some space down the sideline, eventually gets out of bounds. We interrupt this stoppage to let you know that we are very close, as in under 30 subscribers close from 1,000. If you could please just take a couple seconds out of your day and just press that red subscribe button wherever it is on your TV, iPad, phone, it'd be greatly appreciated. We've been running this for years, and we are just really looking forward to hopefully hitting that milestone. It would be great to do it with Shawn Adler on the call, of course, one of the veterans of this PTV crew.
Hey, man, and I appreciate you shooting me a text,
I got you. Yeah, Sean's sacrificing a lot to come to this game. As Ball stopped at the line.
And that's
good
the
run
first
defense.
time. Yeah, that's the first time Schaumburg's really shot off there.
Says 2nd and 98. It said 2nd and 98. I was about to say Connor Bernard. The only man that can save Chicago.
I'm not a big hockey guy, but he's had me turn the Hawks on a couple times. That game against Colorado was.
I still was not committed enough to watch that whole game.
4-0 was the final, right?
9:30 start time. Yeah, Colorado's good. They're like 4-0-0 now too.
I think they made them 5.
something like that.
I think they were 4-0 going into that game because I was looking and I was like, man, we have no chance.
Donnelly off the screen. And they'll advance forward. It's close to a first, and they're going to give him it. The chains move.
Great play there by Donnelly. I mean, when your dad's the offensive coordinator, I'm sure these plays are drilled into his head.
Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, it's awesome when that, that studying, that film, all of that comes into a game. I mean, that's awesome.
Palatine came into this game averaging 6.5 points in the first quarter on average. They're at 14 right now, and they're getting closer and closer to the red zone as they're now in. Here's Ball looking to take it all the way to the red end zone, and he's in for the touchdown. Touchdown Palatine. It's 20-0.
And that puts Dom at 109 rushing yards for Dom Ball in the first quarter.
Wow.
14 rushes, 109 yards, 3 touchdowns. And we're just getting started.
Heiser now to make it 21. And 3 for 3 on the night as the special teams will march back over. $1:29 to play in the first quarter.
And no, that rush was the record.
Well, how about that? Lots of Palatine fans on their feet now as they all huddle around him. Some water flying as well. What a moment. An accomplishment that is nearly impossible for anybody who attends this school. Dominic Ball came in to Palatine and clearly made the claim that he wanted to be the one to break the record wide open, and he does so here in Week 9 of the regular season on October 20th, 2023.
And what a senior night. That's awesome.
Definitely.
On your senior night final home game. Potentially final home game. I don't want to say final, but.
Yeah, and I've talked to a decent amount of the players. They're saying they'll probably have a close matchup away game, but nothing's confirmed yet. The matchup show for the IHSA is on at 8 p.m. tomorrow, and that's when they'll reveal all the information. So make sure to follow PHSPTV on Instagram in order to figure out all that info, or just tune in. As Marcus Stewart was looking for options there. He really had nothing.
If it's an away game, I should have to check Max Preps, but home game, you're on the call?
Yes. Round 1, I would be on the call. Round 2, I'm in Madison, Wisconsin. So it would probably be Tyler Schiavone on the call for round 2 of the playoffs.
Hey, either way, I'm tuning in.
Once again, congratulations.
Yeah, let's see how Schaumburg wants to end this quarter. See if they need to start taking shots. You got to start going deep here.
Yep.
You are down 21-0 in the first quarter.
Play action. Wagner with pressure from Farrow. Puts it up in the air. Intercepted by Ethan Hunt. Racing down the sideline into the end zone. A pick 6 for Ethan Hunt. Second interception of the season, and he makes this one count for 6.
I mean, he read that like a book. If I may, he hunted that one down for the pick 6. I had to say something at some point. Give me my flowers. I'd like them. Thank you very much.
What just happened? They threw 2 footballs onto the field.
Look at the throw. Get Jalen in a quarterback.
Jose Rodriguez with the catch. Donnelly and Kick are racing into the.
I just heard one lineman laughing at them running in. That's how loud his laugh was. He was making fun of his teammates.
There are definitely those laughs in life that are contagious. The loud ones especially. Heiser is 4 for 4. Shawn, throw in your line, will you?
Call him Wendy's, because he is starving up 4 for 4s.
That line was from basketball?
Yes, Sam Millstone drilled 4 straight threes to start the game against Fremd.
By the way, big news, don't forget that we're gonna be doing a lot of basketball games this staff than before.
But yeah, with that rushing touchdown, Dominic Ball, 4,055 yards in his Palatine varsity career. I mean, wow.
That's numbers. That is numbers for sure. I'd really like to see some of his game stat lines compared to Derrick Henry's senior year. I mean, I'm sure overall it's not as good, but I'm sure he's had some games where he's definitely competed.
I hope one day we're watching old huddle highlight tapes of NFL stars and we get to watch Dominic Ball. Imagine hearing our voices.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be pretty awesome. But Dom, please make us famous.
He already has.
That Facebook video.
Lofted high in the air. Bobbled by Stewart as he's now trying to return it, and he doesn't really go anywhere, but he gets to the 30. So 70 yards from the end zone is where Schaumburg will get it going once again. Down 28 in the first. I tell you what, though, I mean, a lot of people would chuckle at me for this, but with high school lights, you just never know. Just keep trying if you're Schaumburg.
100%. You got to keep swinging. You can't just lay down. Now it's the first quarter.
Hey,
it's been 11 minutes.
I tell my guys when we play a ridiculously good hockey team, you know, they might have just hung on 5 on us in the first period. We have 2 periods left to hang up 5 on them.
Exactly.
So you just never know.
You have a chance in these games every single time.
Wagner, high snap, handoff. And wrapped up immediately like a gift was Ray Black. Him and Stewart have been taking some swap-offs at the running back position.
Oh, no, who is that?
That's Pena.
Yeah. Pena was the guy who wrapped him up. Pena had him kind of over his body, and then Phil came in and sandwiched him. Phil might have landed on Pena in an awkward way there.
Yeah, potentially.
And he's up. He's jumping.
Pena helped on, kind of jumping on a leg.
Leg's obviously in pain. He's jumping it off. He's walking. He's walking. There we go.
It almost seems from the reaction that it just hurts.
Yeah.
And to clarify, it doesn't seem like anything too serious, but something right now that is paining a ridiculous amount. You know, one of those stingers.
Took his cleat off on the medical seat there.
So we'll keep you updated on Pena. He's pretty close to us.
He could have gotten stepped on. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, double pass.
Black, it's a double pass deep down the field, and it is caught. My goodness, what a play. That catch, that is Andrew Kula, the senior wideout. And I guess that's the advantage of having Ray Black in the backfield. And we're getting the news that Palatine just beat Warren in the regional final for soccer. (2-1). So we're going to get talking about that.
Yeah.
We might be going
you gotta
get
out
that
there.
game. Emmet Jorden on the call. Wagner throws a slant and immediately attacked.
Yeah, it was Jacob Stark there.
Kyle Go made the catch. The 5'10 sophomore.
And I love the way Jacob Stark tackles. He wraps with one arm, and the other arm always goes for a punch on the ball. I mean, that's the best way to play that.
Schaumburg trying to get one more play before the first quarter clock runs out. It's a short pass to Black. Avoids one tackle, trying to cut inside, wrapped up by Christian Courtney. And cannot get back to the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 3rd and medium to start the second quarter, as we'll flip sides and take a quick break on the field. It's 28-0 Palatine. Very dominant start here.
Yeah, well, the defense that only gave up 52 yards in the first quarter.
Wow. Yeah.
52
and
yards,
this
6 forced fumble. Wow.
This defense has been, criticized.
Yes.
They had a lot more, expectation. They had a higher bar coming into the season, and they've had some. I'm going to keep it honest. I mean, we let up 50 last week to Barrington, but stuff like this is really promising. This might not be a high caliber Barrington team, but just when you're holding a team to nothing in the first.
Yeah. 100%. And like Barrington's a very good team, but right now you're playing against a not so great offense. I don't want to discredit Schaumburg, but this is gonna get you going. You're gonna feel so fired up going to next week, saying, "Hey, if we let up less than 10 points in this game or something crazy, I mean that's gotta feel great going into the first round of the playoffs."
Ready to go, second quarter. Ball at the 31-yard line for the Saxons. It's 3rd and 3. A quarterback keeper for Wagner. He gets beyond the marker and more. And this is starting to become a promising drive for the Saxons, something they definitely want to see here, and they're doing it right now. Schaumburg's offense has really struggled. They're averaging 16.6 points per game, last in the MSL West, but they're seeming to kind of solve the puzzle here on this drive, although that quarterback keeper doesn't really go for much.
I don't know if you know this off the top of your head. Who are the 2 teams Schaumburg lost to? Do you know? If you don't know, it's...
You mean beat?
Oh, yeah, they beat. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
yes.
Schaumburg a 2-6 record. Putting me on the spot, Shawn Adler. So I know they lost they're 0-4 in conference. Their first 2 wins were out of conference. I know they lost to Maine West. I'm trying to recall who they had as their first 2 wins. It's just not coming to me right now.
Yeah, it's all good.
I know it.
If you think of it, let me know. Buzz it in.
I got you. Wagner. A throw down the middle. Nobody there. That ball beyond Greewee.
Yeah, a bit high. That was Christian. That was Christian that tried to jump and catch that. Get a little. I know you're gonna watch this back, Christian, and Luke's gonna make you watch this back. Get some hops, man. You gotta get up for that.
Court, but no execution.
Yeah.
So here we go. Big 3rd down at the 19-yard line, 9 yards to the marker. Quarterback keeper. And he doesn't really go anywhere. Might have gotten a yard there.
Now, are they going to take their 3 here? That's the no.
I don't think so.
No,
you know what? Not. They play the run there. They're assuming this is 2-down territory.
Yeah.
Or 2-play territory per se.
4-down territory, if you will.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm so glad I'm back, man. I'm glad I made this decision. This was a great idea.
Even after all the gas and all the time, and
you might owe me some gas money, but
Whoa.
It's okay. It's okay. I sold my ticket to Mizzou's football game for tomorrow. So
nice.
I made some money off that. So because you pay $150 and you get to any home sports game for free.
Yeah, heck.
So
anybody
football,
should
basketball,
buy that.
Yeah,
you would literally profit off of just selling tickets.
And so I sold my ticket for tomorrow's game for $55.
Oh, that's all. Yeah, that's
and
good.
so that's a third of what I paid.
Yeah.
For one game. And I'm probably gonna sell some basketball games because I'll be back here for Christmas break and stuff. But
so that includes football, basketball, everything.
Every single sport.
Wow, yeah,
for
that's
$150.
a great deal.
It's amazing. They all go straight to my Ticketmaster, my phone. It's so nice. I open it up, save it to my wallet. I'm in. Yeah, we have a bye next week too. We got a bye, and then we're going to Athens to play Georgia. So that's gonna be a rough one.
Gulp.
Yep. As long as we don't lose as bad as Kentucky did, I won't complain. I think Kentucky's was 52-13. I want to say that was a rough game.
Oh, boy.
Brock Bowers had like 100-something yards, 9 catches.
Yeah, Bowers is injured now.
Hey, Mizzou might have a chance. I'm just saying.
Wagner and Stewart in the backfield here. 4th down and 8. Big play here. Wagner now ready to go. Gets the snap. It's high. He's escaping out to the right. Watch out. Philip Rolick is there, and he's got to heave that out of bounds. And a turnover on downs. We get a flag now as well. That appears to potentially be intentional grounding.
Now, what is the call going to be? Tommy's walking out of the field.
Yeah, it is on Schaumburg, I believe.
They might have gotten a hold there.
Oh, you're right. Intentional grounding.
So even better for Palatine. Look at that.
Palatine will march back out there. Currently not only serving up for fours on, we got a lot of upset people. What's going on here?
A lot of coaches are yelling right now. I can't decipher what they're saying.
Anyway.
I think they were yelling at the refs, letting the refs know that they had to move it back for the grounding.
Yeah.
Because they can decline it there. They just get the ball where it was, down originally, but they're going to take the yardage every time.
So now ball at the 40 is where Palatine will get things started. Speaking of ball, Dominic Ball is still out there on the field even after achieving the record. I'm sure we will see some Jesse Blake eventually, but for now it's all Dominic on the carries. Blake had his 2nd touchdown of the year last week against Barrington. Late in that game, ball gets the snap. Jukes out to the left, wrapped up. Nice tackle there by the Saxons. Ball goes nowhere. It's even a loss of a yard.
And that's what Schaumburg used to do every single play. You got to be firing off a Dom. And if you get beat deep on a pass, you get beat deep, but you need to be ready for Dom. Dom is your #1 concern.
Yeah, and that makes me think. I don't even think we've had one pass other than a screen pass so far.
We have not.
So Palatine really just playing in the short game. As they get the snap and hand it off the ball once again. Why not? If it
ain't broke, don't fix it.
Just about to say that.
I knew. See,
The chemistry.
we're like telepathic, man. We, same wavelength.
I don't know if I want to be telepathic with you.
Okay. 3rd and 4 here.
By the way, don't forget to subscribe, please. Would be greatly appreciated.
Okay, you don't need to beg anymore. It's okay.
Please. You gotta get the commentator cam back. You gotta have me praying to the camera.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa. Schaumburg maybe jumps
Yeah,
early.
movement, but not enough.
Not enough.
You can move on the D-line. You just can't pass that ball.
Yep.
There's a ball.
Ball the human being across the 1st down marker on 3rd and 4.
Schaumburg thinks they have the ball.
White ball. The head coach appears to
And
be saying,
they're calling it 1st down. That Schaumburg player was adamant that they had the ball.
I mean, why not, right?
Yeah, Can never hurt to try.
Always got to put an effort to tell the ref that it's yours. I know in hockey you can have the most brutal body check of all time and then just put your hands up and be like, I didn't do anything. He ran into me.
How often does that work?
Maybe 5% efficiency. 46 yards away from the end zone. Elter drops back, and he's just going to check it down to Ball. In the backfield now, racing forward and swarmed. It'll create 2nd and short for Palatine. Palatine really sticking to a model that Schaumburg was especially using last week. Schaumburg had 303 total yards against Hoffman last week, and 239 of those yards were rushing yards. So both of these offenses like to run the ball, but you've seen Schaumburg go to the pass a lot more than usual.
Oh, here's a deep shot.
Heaving deep to Donnelly. That ball is secured right next to the goal line. And Palatine was waiting to pull that trick of a deep ball out of their back pocket.
And was that a play fake there?
I
think Dom just ran a little kind of out route there.
Yeah.
Drew that corner in. Because, I mean, when you see Dom go out into the flat, you are running to cover him. You cannot give him a second of space, or you cannot give him any type of space. So, I mean, great play design there. You get Dom in the flat, make him think it's just a dump off. Tommy pumped to the dump off to Dom, and then he's a wide open receiver up the field.
Palatine in offense averaging 36 points per game, looking to make it 34 here with a potential touchdown. Ball
there it is.
Does so. He's into the end zone, still standing on his feet as he calmly tosses it over to the ref and gets bombarded by his teammates.
That is 18 touchdowns on the year for Dominic Ball.
That might be, is that his third of the night or fourth? Hey, stats guy Tyler, 3 touchdowns or 4 touchdowns? 4?
He has all 4.
So that's 19. That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, 18 carries for 133 yards and 4 touchdowns. Wow. That's impressive.
35 as special teams goes 5 for 5. Thanks to everybody out there.
Hey, 5 for 5, you can get yourself a biggie bag now. I mean, they got all types of deals at Wendy's. Can't wait for 6 for 6.
Wendy's has to be secretly paying you or something. This is becoming some unreal advertising. As the Pirate students run out the PIRATES flags, wearing purple tonight in support of cancer awareness in general, especially for Mrs. Starry, a preschool teacher here at Palatine who recently was overwhelmed with cancer, currently fighting her battle. That GoFundMe for her has tens of thousands of dollars right now. Great support.
That's amazing.
Great support from the Palatine community, and just wanted to, let that family know and anybody in close support with her that we are wishing nothing but the best for her.
Yes, 100%. Couldn't have said it better. And that's amazing that the entire town has come together to support her. And oh boy, 35-0.
Yeah, this Pirates team sure playing with a passion. 35-0, 6:48 to go in the second quarter. You're watching PHSP TV on YouTube. Luke Jorden, myself, and Shawn Adler on the call.
Just
Here's
like old
Stewart
times.
taking his third kickoff in a row. Breaks loose, being dragged down by Reisweg, and gets some nice yardage up to the 35.
Taken down by the kicker there. Or no, that was Alex Pena. That was not the kicker.
Good to see Pena back in the game.
Yes, yeah. I have a feeling he just got, because he instantly pulled his cleat off, he might have just been stepped on.
Yeah.
Because getting cleated, that
oh
hurts.
my gosh, yeah.
It is a pain.
Schaumburg will line things back up. 6:39 to play. Here's Wagner, all alone by himself.
A lot of empty backfield here.
Yeah. Wagner, a quick pass.
Oh!
Nearly intercepted by Julian Bay. It slips out of his hands. He cannot believe it. Oh, no, Julian Bay.
I mean, he had that route read. Wow.
He's made a couple huge plays where he's just read the offense like a book, and he does it there, just unable to grasp onto the ball, and it'll go as an incompletion.
He wants that one back, Luke.
2nd and 10 at the 34. Commentator cam's back.
Oh, we got the commentator cam?
Oh, yeah.
Great stop.
Stewart's taken down right at the line. It'll be 3rd and a distance. Might be 3rd and 10. They're saying it might be a yard there.
Really? Yeah, they gave him one. And that puts Schaumburg at 50 total yards.
There you go. Slow but steady. Doesn't always win the race, I guess. But
Yeah, you know. Hey, it works sometimes.
not over.
Game is never over until it's over.
Wagner. Looking left.
Oh,
He's
boy.
got heavy pressure. Breaks off one, and Williams is on top for the second chance opportunity. And it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, great play there by Jalen. He's just got to get back into his groove, especially going into the playoffs. That is a guy that you want to hype up and you want to get excited. When Jalen is playing at his best, this D-line with him and Phil, that's a rough line to play against.
Yeah, and I mean, this D-line has really, they haven't produced this much pressure in a while.
Williams with a TFL, a sack, and 2.
So, Wagner, the quarterback as well, punting.
Oh,
Nearly blocked.
almost blocked.
Very high in the air. Doesn't have much distance on it. Bounces backward
Christian,
as well.
run away from the ball. Christian got way too close. That was scary. Does he know I'm back?
Huh?
Does Christian know I'm back?
That's a good question.
Because I know Sam knows, because Sam was texting me about it. Because he said you had told him.
Yes. I think I might have. Well, Christian wasn't at the meeting this week, so I'm assuming
okay.
he might not know, and he'll be very
Hey,
surprised to tune
that'd be a
back
fun
in and hear
surprise.
you. 5:08 to go before halftime.
Palatine's going to try and expand on this lead. I mean, when you're up 35-0, just keep your foot on the gas.
100%. No need to stop. Here we go. It's Jesse Blake now in the backfield instead of ball, as he'll get a handoff and race up the middle. Gets a few and then immediately met at a wall.
And who was that? That was Cole Fager. Absolutely pancaked his corner and then got up and held his hands up like he didn't do anything.
That's a strategy I was talking about earlier.
Oh, Palatine's got another running back in here. That is Malik Miles.
Oh, yeah, Miles has not. He's gotten very few reps.
And this is awesome. This is the point of senior night. You know, you get all these guys in who really haven't had too many touches, especially with a lead like this. Being able to get these guys started, I mean, that's what football is all about, especially in high school.
Yeah. Low snap. Elter secures it and tosses it over to the left side for Fager. It's a screen pass. Trying to get by and drag down. It's Omar Hassan on the tackle for the Saxons. Another first down for Palatine. They have it right smack dab on the 30-yard line.
Dom's up to 18 carries, and I don't know if he's going to touch the ball too much more tonight.
Yeah.
He secured his record. He got, you know, I'm sure the coaches were pulling for him on that, you know. I saw Coach Olsen was giving him a big smile when the whole team mobbed them after they announced it.
Miles gets the handoff. Not really anywhere to go. Might have gotten a yard.
Hey, sometimes all you got to do is fall forward. You get that yard, you know.
Hold
That's
X,
a positive gain.
Hold X on the controller.
Exactly, that's a positive gain. Oh, Schaumburg player down, it looks like. Yeah, they're going to call an injury timeout. Can you get a number there?
25.
That is Brandon Carver, the junior defensive lineman. Seems like he's up talking to coaches. Oh, no, that was a different guy. Oh, no, he's still down. My bad.
Definitely something lower body.
Yeah, he's grabbing a leg, it looks like. I don't think, is he grabbing a knee or a leg? What's he going for? If you can tell.
Oh, something was in my way.
Now it's an official.
Well, he's up now.
He's up, yeah.
So they'll go check on Carver.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, yeah, I mean, this cold weather is, my nose is clogged.
I did not realize how allergic I was to my pets until I stepped back into my house today. It's kind of amazing. I've had no allergy issues. I step back in the house, start sneezing, coughing, my nose is running, my eyes are watering. It was awful.
Elter,
deep shot.
deep to left side for Connor May, had it for a second.
He almost tried to pin it off the corner's head.
Nice defense there by Marcus Stewart with a nice second effort to get rid of that.
Yeah, he almost tried to like David Tyree it on the other guy. Tried to pin it on his helmet, and he kind of just slapped it off.
Here we go, 3rd and 10 at the 30. Palatine's been solid on third down conversions tonight. Can they do it once again? Elter pitches it
There
ahead.
we go, Jesse.
Here's Blake with lots of room. A first down and more. Still on his feet beyond the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for Palatine.
And Jesse Blake's a junior, Kurt?
Yep.
So he's still got one more.
The future. The future.
Yeah. These running backs are elusive as they come in Palatine. Great. He almost had like a jump cut there
Yeah.
in the open field. I mean, that's some stuff I do in Madden.
Great, nice guy as well. I am 1 rack over from him in weights class.
Really? That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's right. Waits is juniors and seniors, right?
Yep.
Nice.
All
So what
right.
are you looking forward to most this school year for you? Senior year?
Yeah, just senior in general. I mean, well, hold on. Miles.
Miles.
Still going to the outside.
Yeah.
Hand in. Touchdown, Malik Miles. It's 41-0.
And that rushing attack is lethal.
I mean, one of my favorite things as a senior is just getting this last opportunity to call moments like these, as well as just any sport in general.
And that is 300 yards in the first half for the Palatine offense. Wow.
Yeah, that's no joke. Schaumburg allowed 373 yards to Hoffman last week, 183. In the first half, as they're looking to make it 42-0 with this PAT attempted from Alec Heiser, former soccer player, as the Pirates soccer team beats Warren in the regional final. We'll figure out their opponent eventually. Extra time ending.
Wow.
So, didn't have to go to penalties, but it didn't take the typical 80 minutes.
It's not even worth it anymore, man.
I look over
Look
and
at
this
all
guy-
the $6 deals. 6 for 6 is Alex Kaiser on the kicks. You can get a bacon double stack biggie bag. My goodness, that sounds great right now. Man, that sounds pretty appetizing.
We're looking at the replay, seeing Sam Portera point up to us.
I mean, Luke, these deals, you got 2 of them, $6. That's a great deal right there.
Double stack biggie bag for Dominic, or for the running backs tonight.
Yeah, that's just the running back room. That's awesome. Sam Portera gives us a point into the camera. That's awesome.
Another one of our PHS PTV members. Christian
Yeah,
Courtney,
Sam-
another one of them. Currently
Sam's
out
6 for 6 with the snaps, too. There's not been an issue with one.
there. Yeah.
Remember, he would always text me. He would say, "Did you see an issue with any snaps last year?"
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
He,
He wanted us to be very critical of his snaps.
I was there last week when they played Barrington, and he looks at me in warm-ups, and he just says, "I can't snap." I'm like, just relax. You know you can do it. But, you know, it's tough when that ball gets moist.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes the return for the Saxons, looking to end the half with a spark. Some nice elusiveness from the return team there.
Christian with the tackle, too.
That appeared to be Kyle Go, the sophomore on the return. Seen a lot of different Saxons take the ball up the gridiron on special teams, and Go, one of them, Stewart, another one of the main horses.
I mean, this has to feel great for Palatine. You got 50 put up on you last week at Barrington, and then you get to come out here, especially going into the playoffs. This is a big momentum swing for a team that needs it right now.
At the 28-yard line is where the Saxons will officially start things. They have 2 minutes and 19 seconds to potentially get on the board here.
I believe they have all 3 timeouts. No, they have 2 timeouts.
It's a quick toss. Here's Black. Trying to cut between 2 tacklers, dragged down by La Spisa. It's a couple yards. I feel like the issue that we've consistently seen with this offense is they go for that short play, get a couple yards, but then they're always stuck with these 3rd and long.
Yeah. Once they get to that 3rd and long, even a medium distance, it's so hard for them to convert. And then they go for it on 4th, just end up giving up a good field position.
Wagner gets the snap, looking right. It's a screen pass to Kula. Able to avoid 1 tackler, but Christian Courtney's in there
Big hit,
to make the second.
Oh, he's pumped.
Oh, yeah. He's going to be looking back at that clip on
Love
here.
to see it, Christian. You know, one of my favorite clips, it was a JV practice clip. I lit Christian up, knocked him over on a pull block, and I never let him live it down. It's one of my favorite clips.
Oh, I remember hearing about him PTV.
Man, he fell over. Like it was a pretty big block.
Owed him.
I did. Probably not anymore. He'd probably toss me to the side pretty easily now. I've not been working out at college as much as I should be.
We'll say a lot of the starters for Palatine have been taken off the field. You can see Jalen Williams dancing on the sideline. Here's a pass and a catch and a first down for the Saxons. A nice play there by Alex Christian, the junior wideout, 6'2".
They're going to go hurry up here, too.
Still
you
have
wanna get
2
points before
timeouts, under 50 seconds to go. Wagner in the gun, gets the snap, looking left side. Got some time. Throws a bullet to the left, trying to get out of bounds.
I think
Is
he
the
did.
wideout, and he'll do so.
No, he was going backwards.
Oh. So
yeah, clock's going to keep running here.
Anthony Garcia's attempt.
And there's the timeout. Yep.
is
Yeah, they
unsuccessful.
didn't. I don't know if they realized the clock was still going.
1 timeout left, 31.5 seconds to go. The ball will be at the 46 on their own side, so they're 54 yards away from the end zone, and I would say, you know, about a good 25 yards away from at least reasonable field goal range, maybe even a little bit more. You know, it would definitely be nice for the Schaumburg team to get something on the board,
Yes,
you know,
yeah.
headed in at halftime.
Any type of morale points to kind of just try and start a snowball effect, you know.
Yeah.
Just create that big avalanche that they need. Anything helps here with 30 seconds left. Yeah, on the 46, jeez. I mean, I haven't seen this kicker's range, but it's going to be a trip for them to get into field goal range here.
It'll be 2nd and 5. Schaumburg in their maroon helmets with a black stripe. I think those are new. Might be wrong.
I think they are.
They sure look new. They look very shiny. And
I still love the
all-whites.
Ohio State look that we went with.
Oh, yeah.
I think it looks great.
Here's the snap. Wagner. Able to get out to the left side. First down.
And that one will
Schaumburg.
stop the clock, too.
Make their way to the 49-yard line. Result of the play is a Schaumburg first down.
That's all you have to do. Just run some out routes, get some yards here. Just like you said, in the field goal range. You don't have to go for a deep shot. Don't go for it all. You don't need that. You got a timeout left with 26.9 seconds. You got time.
They're now beyond halfway there. Wagner escapes to the right, avoiding pressure from Laspisa. He's got some time now. Rolling out, making
Wow.
a pass. It's secured. They might have to use their last timeout here.
Yep. Yeah, they will.
A nice catch nonetheless by Jimmy Freed.
So now you got to hurry up. Now you need to get out of bounds, and if not, you're getting ready to spike it right away.
On the field.
Pardon, I believe that was actually Andrew Kula. I saw 12, but now I'm seeing 2. Thanks a lot, 20/20 vision, air quotes.
Well, number 12 is a linebacker.
Yeah,
and
that's
number
what
2
I
is a
saw,
receiver.
and I said, I looked back up, and I didn't see the imaginary one I saw there before. So, nobody to blame but myself. Don't forget to stick around for the halftime show.
The halftime show is going to be the music of Danny Elfman, so I'm pronouncing that correctly, featuring A Nightmare Before Christmas. Wanted to make sure I got the pronunciation correct there. Tyler, Statsman, helping me out for the night. Very much appreciate it.
4 options to left of Wagner here. They're lining up heavy on that left side. Ball placed on the right hashes. 15 seconds to go, 2nd and 3 at the 42. Here's Wagner dropping back, looks to the right side option. It's Garcia, can't catch it. Guarded well by Bay. Good effort by Garcia, just can't secure it in.
Yeah, I don't know what Julian Bay's doing there. That was an incomplete pass that he got toasted on, and he stepped over him like he was the MVP of the game. I like the spirit, but got toasted a little bit.
Just a tad bit. 3rd and
Dude,
3.
like it was a good 2 to 3 steps. It wasn't a one thing. It wasn't a one step.
Garcia, the recent target, motions over to the left side. Well, they try the same play as before, lined up in a very similar formation. They're going to go short. And they make the completion with 5.3 seconds to go. That will be right next to the 35.
I don't think they're at field goal range here. They got to take a shot now.
Yeah, you got to take a shot.
Got to take the shot here now, which is unfortunate. They had time. That pass over the middle that was caught by Kula, that I think killed them. I think it was a 5-6 yard gain, and you wasted 10 seconds.
It was very close to a first down, but it just wasn't worth it, you know?
Palatine's going to take a timeout here.
So Palatine using one of their first 3 timeouts of the half. Schaumburg already out of theirs.
Yeah, they just wanted to see what look Schaumburg was going to come out in there. I mean, I don't think they had any intention of letting that play go off. You want to see what type of formation they're going to come out in. And, I mean, that's what you do as a coach. They want to protect this shutout. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, you just got to, at this point, put 5 him up.
And you know what? I think part of that little is to get just a reasonable distance for Wagner to just heave it straight into that end zone.
Yes, yeah.
So here we go.
And yeah, 3 deep, 2 linebackers. No, 1 linebacker. It's just Christian in the middle. Christian is guarding the entire middle of the field.
35 yards away from the end zone. Wagner is going to chuck it deep to the left side. That ball intercepted. It's Rufus Clark dragged down in the back of the end zone. And that's how we'll finish the first half. 2 interceptions by the Palatine defense.
Yeah. Almost had a second pick 6 by Julian Bay.
And that's the risk you play with throwing those types of passes, but luckily just taken down in the end zone.
Yeah.
We finish off the first half, 42-0 Palatine. Shawn and I will take a little break. Enjoy the halftime show before we come back 20 minutes before we're back to the action. Stick around. You're watching PHSP TV live on YouTube.
Please enjoy this year's marching band field show, which features the music of iconic film composer Danny Elfman. It will feature music from some beloved TV shows and films such as Spider-Man, Tales from the Crypt, and The Nightmare Before Christmas, featuring senior soloist Hector Garcia, and with Scissors Hand and Beetlejuice. with Varsity coming hard, performing on the field. Here's Camilla Cabello's hit song, Don't Go Yet. Next up is Varsity Bronze performing commentator's most recent hit, Major Look. Thank you, seniors, for all you've done during your time here at Palatine High School under the Friday Night Lights. Here are this year's senior class members: Lindsay Aguilera, Abby Valhalla, Kaylin Bertrand, Amelia Brooke, Zachary Brown, Gabriel Casberian, Devaney Castellanos, Leilani Casio, Eugenia Juarez, Lily Dix, Hector Garcia, Paula Gordio, Jessica Gomez, Tania Johnson, Cameron Climowitz, Nancy May, Laura Lexina, Rosemary Rivas, Grant Paseka, Sebastian Perez, Lena Perry, Ali Pavlovsky, Ben Prater, Caroline Provo, Paige Ruder, Julia Sanchez, and Maggie Villagomez. Hold on, round of applause for this year's senior Belgian ball, Palatine and Tom.
Hello, and thank you so much from the PTV community for 1,000 subscribers. We've been waiting for this moment for a good while now.
Man, this is awesome.
And Shawn Adler's here to witness it. What a moment. We are 2 minutes from getting ready to go in this second half. Thank you all for being here. We will check back in a minute or so. Hello, welcome back. Third quarter is just about ready to go here at Chick Anderson Stadium as the Pirates have a nice little cushion, 42 points to be exact. Currently holding Schaumburg to nothing. It's a 42-0 score line as the Pirates will kick off. Schaumburg receives to start this second. Shawn, what are your overall thoughts on that first half?
I mean, just a dominating performance by Palatine. Not much you can do when you're Schaumburg and you're getting 42 put up on you in the first half and you can't even score. It's going to be a rough second half if Schaumburg doesn't kick into some other gear right now. And they get the ball. They have a chance. You got to come out. You got to score right away. Show this Palatine team you're not messing around.
Schaumburg has really struggled without an offensive piece. Anthony DeGovia, senior running back, who's 5th in the MSL West in rushing yards. But let's see how they do without him. Reasonable return beyond the 30-yard line, and that's where Lucas Wagner will lead out his Saxons offense to get things going. Wagner, a junior quarterback, with a just very, very young Schaumburg roster in general.
And this clock is also going to start running now, since they are up by 40.
Oh.
So it'll be a running clock.
Got to score now.
Yep.
Sure. So a running clock, no matter what, 11:20 and counting as Schaumburg sets it up here. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line as Wagner in the gun formation gets the snap. Inside zone handoff. Look at this, Black down the left side, zooming, and that's 20 yards and more, a nice carry. Ray Black, the sophomore.
Again, listen as a quarterback.
Yeah,
and he's getting all these carries.
And we saw that play earlier where it was the trick play.
Yeah.
And they tossed it back.
He's
to
got an
Black,
arm, too. He
and
can throw.
He made a heck of a pass.
They're going to have to pull some more of that stuff out if they want to get back into this game.
Oh, here we go. 1st and 10. Here's Black once again, splitting through traffic and eventually tackled from behind. 5 yards there on the carry. He'll be at the 45.
Tackles made by Julian Bay there. Came in and smoked Black.
Like I said earlier, an offense that has been struggling. Last in the MSL West in total points, 16.6 average.
And I was going to come into this game and I was going to say, I had a line prepared, and it's really an awful line now that I'm thinking about it. But we're going to wait for this play to play out. I just got to ponder if I'm going to actually say this right now.
Wagner to the left side. Short pass caught. Here's Stewart down the left sideline. Very close to a 1st down. They're saying it might be 2nd and very short.
Oh, yeah, they're marking him out way earlier than he looked at from over here.
This is a very tough angle from here.
Yeah.
Well, that's where they are now. That is the 31. Ball snap. It's a keeper. Wagner marches forward, the 1st down and more as they'll move the chains. Nine minutes. Ball to 24. Down for the Saxons. Hand off to Black. Spinning off of Tejan's. Oh, back of his jersey was grabbed. Still trying to play like it was a loose ball there. It was down for a good second.
Yeah. Extra whistle at the end of there. Nothing came out of it.
Ball on the right hashes. Schaumburg marching down the field steadily. Looking to get their 1st points of the night. Could be on this drive as Wagner gets the snap. Play action, little bubble pass out to the left side. Trying to make some moves. Really nowhere to go for Anthony Garcia. Third and 2. They're going to run it again. It's worked. As Black trying to push his way forward. It's going to be a close call.
Not even. That's 1st down. That was like 3 yards.
Okay,
That's
call me out. You know what? I'm about to call Johnny down in the student section. You know, someone who wouldn't criticize me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Johnny would never criticize you.
He doesn't.
Sure.
Only off the mic.
Exactly. That's the difference. I'm not afraid to.
Afraid of somebody that's 5'4", that's concerning. Inside zone to Black. Grabbed by the back of his jersey.
How tall is Johnny? 5'6"?
No, he's taller than that.
No way.
Yes, he is.
5'8"?
Maybe around that.
He's like 5'8". I'm not scared of either of you. I'm just going to... Oh, wait, no, they're running hurry up. I was going to say I was going to, you know... Never mind. Oh, we got a stoppage. Okay. So the line that I was going to use... Yeah, I just want to see your facial reaction when I say this. I was going to say... Okay, you're using the binoculars. I can't even talk to you.
That's Ray Black that's down. Just
Oh.
saying. He's limping. Not too heavily.
Yeah, they're just going to walk him off.
And some nice respect on Palatine's side here. Give him
Yeah.
a little applause. Shawn, go ahead with your line so
Anyway,
I can cringe out of my mind.
I was going to say, you might as well call this Palatine team Meek Mill because I've seen dreams and nightmares this season. You know, you've got a 42-17 win at home against Buffalo Grove, but then you're getting 50 put up on you at Barrington last week. You know, they've had their ups and downs, and, I mean, it's going great right now, you know. It's going to be tough for Schaumburg to come back in this one.
You know, I can't even hate on that.
Right? That wasn't that bad.
I mean, it caught me by surprise. I didn't see that coming.
Exactly. That's the thing. It caught you off guard.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just wait until do you hear my my reference yet?
Oh boy, you don't want
It wasn't that bad.
2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line. Wagner now gets the snap, handing it off to Stewart. Stewart racing ahead,
Oh,
gets
boy.
some blocking, and he's into the end zone. The Saxons score.
And listen to that student section.
They love it. It's electric. on
All
the other
15 of
side.
them. Go crazy.
And Schaumburg on the board. It's now 42-6. And they're going to go for 2 here.
Yeah, I mean, you need it at this point. At this point, you need it.
Stewart now in the backfield, scoring that touchdown, trying to get the 2 as well, and he'll get it. It's 8 for the Saxons. 42-8.
That was pretty good. You can't even hate.
So, a nice finish there. And Marcus Stewart has the Saxons on the board with an extra little topping on it, the 2-point as well. It's 42-8 Palatine, 6:32 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
And that's exactly what Schaumburg needed to do. You got to come out firing. Now, that did take 5.5 minutes off the clock, so that's not very good for them. But there's no more running clock now. So unless Palatine scores again, they're going to have a shot in this game.
So I forgot to mention this earlier. It was probably the funniest thing So I eventually went down and talked to the student section. I confirmed this. I was like, you guys seriously just do that? I'm waiting in line to go to the bathroom, and I hear Matthew Sisler, Hey, everyone, subscribe to PHSP TV. And I'm like, what? Like, this is to like 200 students.
Yeah.
So I eventually go up there to say hi to my friends, and one of my buddies, Brennan's like, hey, did you hear that we plugged you? I was like, yeah, that's real? You guys actually did that?
That's awesome.
They're like, yeah. And I was like, that's awesome. And watch them tell me about how they were, they came late to the game or watching it online. Their families watch it online.
That's awesome. Hey, man, I love to hear that stuff.
All of you guys here, we appreciate you. We're all one big family, a big happy family.
It's great to know we're going to leave a mark, too, man. That's awesome.
Here we go. Schaumburg kicks off. Ooh, look at this strategy. Cold hands for Palatine, but they're still able to jump on top of it.
That was Marcus Jorden.
Will Santiago. Defense out there.
Oh, it's not Tommy. Oh, it's not Tommy. Dang.
Yeah.
Hey.
Santiago, the sophomore backup.
That's the best thing about high school football, man. In a big game like this, you get a chance to go out there and show the coaches, hey, I'm ready when you call my number next year.
Malik Miles, who had the recent touchdown, still out there for Palatine. It's him and Santiago in the backfield, gun formation. Ball at the 37. Santiago, low snap. Throws it left to Jesse Blake on a screen. Blake breaks loose. Look at this, beyond the marker and beyond the 50-yard line. It's a first down for Palatine.
I mean, Palatine football could be in a pretty good. Palatine football could be in pretty good shape with Will Santiago and Jesse Blake in the backfield. I mean, those two looks like they, have a pretty solid connection.
Santiago, handoff to Miles. Miles looking for the gap. Nothing there. Swarmed down by the Saxons. So a 2-yard loss there for Palatine. So they're now behind the 50. Palatine 5 touchdowns on offense tonight, 1 on defense.
It wouldn't be a Palatine high school game called by me and you without me voice cracking at some point. So it was bound to happen. I ran out of water a while ago.
Pass and a catch, but not much yardage there. Jorden Bostic is trampled. Bostic, the younger brother of Jacob Bostic, who is currently a wideout at Iowa University. 3rd and 9, the clock's still running, obviously, but in general, it is.
And that's
going
what
to
Palatine wants.
Yep.
They just like keep this ball in bounds and just waste our time.
So it's not a 40-point lead, so they do still technically have to stop it on incompletions and all of that stuff. But
And I like this approach. They're going short huddles here too.
3rd and 9 from the 50. Santiago looks left. Blake, here's a screen that worked previously. Doesn't look like it's going to work this time. Great work by the Saxons, making a nice stop. And leading the way on defense there was Trey Teschner, the junior. And it'll be 4th down right at midfield for the Pirates.
So just be smart with this ball, punt it away, make Schaumburg play a long field.
Speaking of punting.
Oh, it's not Tommy either. Tommy's not going up there.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you're right.
Who's it?
Isaiah Farrell.
Let's see the leg.
Davion Farrell's younger brother.
Let's see it, Isaiah.
Linebackers.
Show me the boot. If you can pin him inside the 20 here, that'd be great.
Farrell gets it off to the left side.
Good roll.
Bounce. Oh, look at that
Wow.
roll. Look at that. Inside the 20.
And what did I say?
To the 16, where Jose Rodriguez will touch it. And I was saying, speaking of punting, Palatine Soccer will await the winner of Stevenson and Buffalo Grove tomorrow at 11 a.m.
Who's the 1 seed in their bracket?
Glenbrook North.
Wow.
They have a very solid record. I believe only 2 losses throughout the whole season.
How many did we have? None?
None. 0.
Wow.
Yeah, we're 18-0-3. Now 19-0-3.
Wow.
Historic season for this Pirates team.
Yeah. Wow. Best ever, right?
Yeah.
Has to be.
I am hearing some unfortunate news that Andrew Kania appears to be injured from that game at Warren. I was talking to some friends over in the student section. They said Kania went down. Some of the Palatine students made the trip out to Gurnee to go watch that soccer game. That appeared
Heck
to be
yeah,
a very
that's
good
awesome.
one.
I mean, great support.
Yeah.
Great support by the school to go out there and back your team, especially when they're having a historic
and I
season
tell
like
you
this.
what, I looked up at that student section and I said, why are there so many people here? It is freezing cold. If I didn't like football, I wouldn't be in there.
Yeah.
Wagner heaving deep ball to the right side for
He's
Kula.
got it.
It's a little bit short. Kula still makes the grab. What a catch by Kula across midfield to the 45-yard line. And the Saxons with some nice momentum there.
Yeah, caught that one right over Isaiah Farrell, who just had the great punts. So they completely flipped the field in one play. This is what Schaumburg needs. You gotta just go, hurry up, deep shots, every single time. This is like hurry up in Madden when you're down by as much as they are here. I can't do the math that fast.
Wagner only threw for 94 pass yards last week, but he's surely tolling it up so far in this half as he gets a handoff to Stewart, who tumbles forward for another 1st down. Look at this momentum here from the Saxons as the chains will move yet again 2 times in 2 plays.
Yeah, through thick and thin of this Schaumburg offense, I mean, Marcus Stewart has looked solid all game.
And I mean, Stewart's, I believe, the 3rd string running back.
Wow. I mean, good on him to be able to come in and step up like this.
DeGoya and Charsick both out, and number 4, Marcus Stewart, has really stepped up. Has the only touchdown as well as a 2-point as we dip under 30 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Schaumburg looking to get one more playoff before we head to the finale of quarters. They're loaded up to the left side. Wagner gonna hand it down the middle to Stewart. Stewart, some nice jukes and eventually trampled from behind. Nice tackle there by what appears to be Dimitri Smith.
And it doesn't look like Palatine has any plan to put starting defenders back in the game. I think they're just going to let them ride out the 4th quarter.
Yeah, why not, right?
Give these guys, again, give these guys an ego boost, you know? This is a huge marathon. If you can get some stops on a starting offense with your backups, you're going to feel so great going into the playoffs.
Even got Sam Portera out there as well. Everybody loves Sam Portera.
I mean, yeah, he's probably one of the nicest Palatine athletes you'll ever meet.
So we'll flip sides for the 4th quarter. It's 42-8. 47 degrees, it says. I disagree.
What was that?
It says it's 47. I don't know about that one.
47.
Degrees.
Oh, it's much colder. There's no way.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, week 1 is, you know, a little bit too hot, and week 9 is beyond way too cold.
No, it's 47.
Yeah. No.
Let's see what the feels like
Yeah, check
is.
what it feels like.
45?
No.
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 That's a lie.
No. I can see my breath. Therefore, it's automatically under 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Stewart finds a gap. First play of the 4th quarter, and he's safely into the end zone. Stewart has his 2nd touchdown of the night. How about that? Doing a little celebration with Kula as they make it 42-14.
Is this the dagger?
I think they might go for 2 yet again, and they will. Really feeling themselves here
Yeah,
in
I
the
mean, you
second
have
half.
to. Down by this much, you have to.
It's Wagner. Some blocking in front of him. They're going to pass. Wagner to the opposite side. That ball caught looking for the end zone.
I don't think he got that.
That was Kendall Johnson, the 6'2", 245 lineman, was eligible to catch that pass
Oh.
there due to the formation.
Big man.
And he was close. 42-14. The scoreline against Buffalo Grove a vast amount of weeks ago was 42-17. Not a lot of people have left.
Yeah, I mean it is senior night, so it's probably a lot of family members waiting for pictures at the end of the game. But still, I mean, packed crowd for a 42-14 game in the 4th quarter. Look at that, Christian Court. Nate, get the camera on Christian. Look at that. Christian. Look at that man right there.
That's not
That's not Christian.
That's not Christian.
By the water jug.
Oh my God.
Christian.
58.
58. He's drinking water. There we go. Look at him. PTV's finest. You drink that water,
Nate,
Christian.
Nate, you're so fired. It's not even funny.
Yeah, no more basketball games for you. It's not happening. Back to the kickoff now. Enough of our shenanigans. They're probably going to squib it here down the middle. Or they might.
Yeah, I mean,
They might go right side. There's not as many guys on their right side. So he could just kind of try and chop this thing over that first line.
Eddie Montez kicking
Oh,
in. It's
no.
an onside. That's 10 yards and appears to be grabbed by Schaumburg.
Yeah, Schaumburg's
It's
got
really
it.
close.
I think it was 10.
Very close. I think it was.
They're going to call it 10, yeah.
Well, how about that? Schaumburg plays it risky again and gets the ball back again.
Well, you have to.
Yeah.
When you're down this much, you need to.
I mean, heck of a credit to some of the play calls.
This kicker, I mean, this kicker is putting these in perfect spots, too.
That was perfect placement. Still a running clock, by the way. Palatine does get the ball there. It appeared to not be 10 yards. Ball's at the 49. So Santiago, another chance to get his offense going. They were unsuccessful last drive, looking to fix things here. Santiago is.
I'd love to see him drive for a touchdown here. I mean, that'd be awesome. Let's see it, Will.
Young talent in Santiago.
Yes.
And Drexler is held at the line. Nice run stop there from Schaumburg. So second 11 ball right on the P at the 50-yard line. Santiago and Drexler. Screen pass. Blake is read like a book and coming in to make that tackle is Teschner.
And yeah, I mean, that's the only play they're really running with Will right now. So they're going to sniff it out every single time. Once you see that first receiver on the outside get ready to just stock block and just kind of hold himself up there, you know it's a screen and you can shoot that gap on him.
Jimmy Fresh makes the initial read there, able to stop Blake in his tracks, and Teschner comes in and makes a nice, solid, secure tackle. And the only direction Palatine's gone so far on this drive is backwards, but still a third down to fix it. Let's see what they draw up here. In the very same formation that they threw that recent screen in, they're going to run it as Drexler pushing forward.
I was about to say, it's just smarter to run here. Don't stop the clock. Don't give them more time. Just run it out. Take the play clock down to 0 on the punt.
Yeah. Why not, right? Got quite a ways away from coming back, but still very possible.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, guys. Hope you're enjoying this. My name is Luke Jorden. This is Shawn Adler.
Great to be here with you. Well, Palatine High School alumni, class of 2023.
Big guy.
Yeah, man.
Back in my day.
Back in my days, man. Let me tell you. Back in my days, we had an actual broadcast class.
Yeah, I was there to witness that too. Farrow on the punt.
Big points.
Oh, boy, what a punt from Farrow. Stewart still catches it leaning back, and he's going to return up the right, now cutting to the left. Look at this return from Stewart. Plenty of room ahead. Trying to deke by Farrow. He does so, and dragged down by Jackson Brown. What a return from Stewart. He's having himself a career night. Got to give credit when credit is due, and credit is more than due for Stewart.
He said a heck of a night.
Heck of a night. So they'll start at the 44. Wait, they're moving back. There must have been a flag we didn't catch, Sean.
Could have gotten him for a block in the back.
That or a hold of some sort.
I don't think they'd go back that far for just a hold.
Right.
Unless a hold could be a spot foul on a punt return in high school. So.
Good to know. They're marching way back. Oh my goodness.
It has
That's at the 16.
I think it's a spot foul, so they might have gotten a block in the back in a certain spot, and then they move it 15 yards back from where that was. So block in the back from deep in the punt return, and then they're going to move it back even more for the yardage.
So that impeccable return from
Stewart
gets
completely
washed
wiped
away.
out, yeah.
And they'll have to start from a distance. Wagner. Pull it down the middle, too low.
Yeah, that's
for
skipped.
the intended wideout, Garcia.
Resulting in 2nd and 10 for the Saxons.
They'll try again. 2nd down and 10. Wagner, high snap, handoff. Met at the line. Nice run stop there from the Pirates. Didn't catch a number off the top of my head. That play appeared to be made by Drew Drexler. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 6. Pardon. Goodness, that's off on that. 6 yards to the marker. Wagner heaving it to the left side. Garcia makes the catch,
Nice
gets
catch,
a foot
yeah.
in bounds. Nice
Both feet in
catch.
bounds.
Yeah.
This is high school, not college. Need 2 down.
And for another Schaumburg first down.
Nearly halfway through this final quarter. First down for Schaumburg. That's where they'll get started. Wagner to the right side. Ball caught by Kula, spinning off the initial tackle. Still breaking loose across the marker and more. Finally wrapped up out of bounds by Rodriguez. a nice 20-yard play.
Yeah, Schaumburg's gonna keep marching.
What was originally a 42-0 scoreline at halftime. Schaumburg has made a statement in the second half, holding Palatine to nothing, as well as putting 2 touchdowns on the board. Here's Wagner. Deep to the right side, too far ahead. Intended for Kula. That running clock is still going. I don't know if that's supposed to be.
That is not supposed to be going.
You know what? So we take under 5 minutes to go on a running clock. Hand off to Stewart. Stewart finds the gap, and it's eventually tightened in on him. It's 9 yards. It'll be a very short third down as they're going to look to convert. Lining right back up.
I mean, they're just going to hurry up for the rest of this game. 4.5 minutes left.
Read option, quarterback keeper. Look at this. Wagner fools everybody on Palatine and is going to march his way into the end zone. How about that? Wagner, known as a rushing threat, but we were really yet to see it today.
Touchdown ran in by number 7, Wagner.
When Lucas Wagner was the Week 1 Player of the Week in nomination by Gridirons, he had 208 pass yards, but he had 100 rushing yards. And as he hands it off to Stewart, 2-point complete. We haven't really seen the rushing from Wagner, but he shows it there. And just like that, the 42-point lead at the start of the second half is now a 20-point gap instead.
And just like that, Chris Paul with the dagger cuts the lead to 42.
You know what? All jokes aside, I really credit this offense. They've done some great things in the second
they've
half.
come alive, but Palatine's
And that,
got third stringers in.
I mean, I thought Wagner was going to get maybe like 5-10 yards, and he just kept running. And I just think
He's got wheels. Dude's got wheels.
.402 on the game clock. 4-2 reads the scoreboard for Palatine, a 20-point lead. You can see some scores from around the world on that ticker down on the bottom, and the most important one of them all, Palatine with the win over Warren. Very unfortunately, the Astros beat the Rangers. I think our entire PTV crew was bummed out about that one.
I think they're going to go another onside here.
It's a deeper one. That's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah.
A little bit too much boot on it. Flag flies, and Palatine will get some nice field position. No needs to worry about that there for the hands team. They didn't run the clock there. Well, that makes sense. Forget everything I just said.
They do not run the clock unless the ball is touched.
You know, I feel like I was having a pretty smart day. And then I got the smack of reality that I don't play this sport. And I forget things.
You know what? It's okay. Like I said earlier, dreams and nightmares. You know, you got your ups and downs.
Let's see if Palatine can get to 49 or 48 or 50. Just get on the board here with the touchdown. See if Santiago can throw his first touchdown in a Pirates varsity.
Yeah,
uniform.
I'd love to see something out of the kid.
Well, they're going to keep it to the ground game for now. A handful of yards. 2nd and 7. 3-yard gain for Drexler.
Next one, the ball carrier. Gain of 3 on the play brings up 2nd and 7 for the Pirates.
2nd and 7. 43-yard line. Santiago yet to really pass the ball too much.
Yeah, it's just been really quick passes and screens.
They'll run it yet again. Drexler met at the line by 2 Saxons. He goes behind the line. And Palatine just about where they started.
And yeah, they're running down to 1 second left on that play clock now. Taking the whole 40.
I mean, why not, right? You don't want to risk anything. Ball is at the 41. 3rd and 9. See if they look to pass here. They ran it on 3rd and 14 last time. So I'm assuming they're not going to try to play it too risky, but I guess you never know. They now line up. 5 seconds left on the play clock.
They're just gonna quick get to the line here.
Santiago gets the snap, screen pass, read well. My goodness. What a read by, I believe, that's Nathan Pereira, the junior defensive back, with a nice read there. He causes 4th down for the
great
Pirates.
read. I mean, they know screens are coming, but just the fact that you're able to get inside on that corner so fast, props to Schaumburg.
There's a timeout.
Timeout used with 1:38 left.
Timeout.
A lot of people starting to flee towards the exits now.
Yeah, I think the parents are going to stick around to get their senior night pictures.
Hopefully not the last home game.
Yeah.
We will know our matchup tomorrow night. And whether we're away or home, we would still be looking to broadcast the game unless the school we're playing has some sort of broadcast themselves. Otherwise, we wouldn't want to interrupt that. So we will figure that all out when we get there. But for now, we just have to make sure Palatine holds on to this 20-point lead for the next 98 seconds. Miracles can occur. Farrow will punt. Stort's a decent margin away to receive the punt. This one's coming right to Stort. Stort gonna grab it, nearly bobbled it and fumbled it. It does come loose, but it was already whistled down as TJ hops on top of it. And Palatine will start. Or excuse me, Schaumburg will start. At a reasonable spot. Phillies with a 5-2 lead. Bases loaded. In the bottom of the 7 for the D-backs, though, that could be a big turning point.
Clock is still running.
Wagner, plenty of pocket time. Deep down center. That could be, and it will be intercepted. A.J. Porter still going. Grabbed from behind and spun around.
That's a horse collar, too. Yep. Sam Portera with the QB pressure. Sam Portera with the QB pressure. Have yourself a senior night, my friend.
And that appears to be Porter that is getting absolutely mobbed.
And that looks to be the final play of the game.
And that's how things will end. A solid fight in the second half. And now our stats guy, Tyler Schiavone, giving you the details. Our PTV MVP of the game. Although he played half the game, it doesn't matter. It's Dominic Ball.
Oh, it gotta be, easily.
4 touchdowns on the night. The best play of the night. Not a lot of deep distance plays here tonight by the Pirates. One of the deepest ones was on defense. A 23-yard pick six by Ethan Hunt. Number 23 with the 23-yard return. That's our PTV best play of the night. Had the pick six in the first quarter. And for some reason, he wrote down Sam Portera award. That'll go to
Sam
none other than
Portera.
Sam Portera. Okay. You know what? I don't hate it. As the sportsmanship displayed in the line, a very historic battle between these two MSL West foes. We'll let you know that immediately. But for now, we're going to sign off and get some good sleep. Have yourselves a great weekend. Luke Jorden along with Shawn Adler, Emmet Jorden, our producer, John Joyce on extra help, Nate Lawyer on camera, Chris Lagunes on extra help, and Tyler Schiavone, our stats guy. Peace out.